You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it has officially hit a nuclear fallout, atomic bomb kind of level at North Carolina with Bill Belichick. Holy crap, folks. Seriously. The rats, this is a quote, the rats are trying to get off the ship. We've got reports now of staff members trying to line up other jobs. We got North Carolina meeting trying to figure out how they can get the hell out of this contract. And we've got arguably the greatest NFL coach of all time that have maybe turned himself into arguably the worst college coach of all time. How do you balance that out? I'm not going to lie. I did not see this coming. This being a disaster of this kind of level. And guys, we got multiple things we got to get to here. So here we go. Bill Belichick coach for 24 seasons. He may not finish one at the college level. This is Florio. Andrew Jones of 247sports.com, not the former Braves outfielder, an outlet owned by CBS, reports that, quote, potential exit strategy discussions occurred this morning at North Carolina. And while it doesn't mean Belichick will be fired, quote, preliminary conversations about the possibility have occurred. The goal reportedly would be to eliminate or minimize Belichick's buyout. This has been circulating around a couple of hours. Wait till we get to the next part of this. It's going to be like, wow. The fast-rolling snowball seems to be related to accounts of potential rule violations. This week, reports emerged that an assistant coach was suspended by providing extra benefits to player families and that players were selling free tickets they had received for games. You couldn't give them away now. Jones reports, citing an unnamed source, quote, there are many violations that have occurred, many on the recruiting front. Jones adds this at the end as his, quote, opinion on the matter. I don't think it's a lock that Belichick coaches the Cal game. That's in 9 days, folks. The Cal game. I don't know who's on that staff that could coach. So, this just came out. Ollie Conley, who is a writer for The Guardian, previously an NFL and college football scout and analyst, per sources, Bill Belichick has discussed buyout options with North Carolina's hierarchy. Wow. Belichick has signaled a willingness to trigger his own $1 million buyout if he can find a soft landing with another team or in the media. Well, the media will take him right now. Even in light of what's happened, either as a college analyst, I would think, or as an NFL analyst, yeah, they'll take him right now. ESPN will. Members of Belichick's coaching staff have already spoken to other schools that are expected to be in the college football playoff about taking roles during this postseason. From one coach, quote, the rats are leaving the ship. Some staffers believe a change will come within 2 weeks. Reports of serious recruiting violations remain under investigation by UNC. Recruiting and practice violations have already been proven by the school, so there's practice violations here. Using recruit violations to knock down a coach's buyout has become standard practice. If Belichick cannot find a landing spot to trigger his buyout, he's expected to accept a greatly reduced compromised rate. He sounds done. And he sounds like he knows he's done. Belichick's communication with his staff in the past 2 weeks has been described as, quote, weird and distant by multiple members of the UNC coaching staff, he knows it's a wrap. Multiple coaches were unable to get a hold of him during UNC's bye week. Holy crap. From one UNC defensive assistant, quote, "What we've done to these kids is fucked up." Wow. Wow. That is wild. He seems to know it's over. It's over. That's what it sounds like to me. Bruce Feldman of The Athletic reported that Armand Hawkins was suspended in relation to an NC2A rule violation regarding extra benefits on Tuesday. Throw in this little nugget from before the Clemson game. That's Jordan Hudson having a little conversation with the ACC commissioner. What are we doing? What level of unprofessional? Look at, she's laughing. Bill, you better get a handle on that. Shit, he's younger than you. I mean, seriously, you better get control of that. What are we doing? Oh, I mean, what? That is nuts. Oh, God. We have officially hit nuclear mass here. Well, except coaches couldn't get a hold of him. That's nuts. It really is nuts. With another team, who's going to hire? You know, the 49ers tried to hire Bill this last offseason as defensive coordinator. I could see an NFL team giving him a consultant job, an analyst job. Now, whether or not he'd take that kind of job, I don't know. The media, forget about it. Yeah, that's a given. The media will absolutely, even in light of this and blah, 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 they don't care. The media will be like, Belichick? We can get Belichick on our pregame show, whatever. Fox will put him up there with Bradshaw and Strahan and Gronk and Tom, and that'll just turn into one big ex-Patriots love fest 2025. Wow. It sounds like it's completely over in what is one of the most bizarre coaching experiences we've ever witnessed. Boy, I couldn't have been more wrong about this. I mean, seriously. I mean, wow. They had no idea what they were doing, is what it sounds like. It sounds like they had no clue what the actual college rules were. Boy, I bet UNC wish they had good old Mac Brown back right now. Would Mac Brown agree to come back? I mean, I don't know how many of these kids he even knows on this team anymore. Wow. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.